So, hello everyone. Here we are with my Story Girl altered book, and we are on the very last spread. And as I've said in another video, I'm going to do it in the style of Tom Phillips, the artist, who has made a magnificent life's work, really, of an altered book. So, I've been through this spread. And this passage here is just beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to keep that. I've also looked for words that are appropriate to the end of this COVID journey of mine. And I found these words. Let me hold it up so you can see. It isn't mysterious any longer. We know all about it. I mean, when I started this book, it was very strange. We didn't really know that much, but we knew it was dangerous. And the tale was ended. So it is the end of this book and this part of the story with COVID. We know that COVID, the effects of COVID and variants of COVID and what have you are going to go on for some time. We all know that. There's been a huge change in so many things in our lives. But there's been lots of things that we've learned that are positive, really, from it too. And we're figuring it out. So here it says, by this time, the bad must have all gone out of it. And that's how I like to feel a bit more positive. So I am going to use gesso to white out the rest of the text and to think about a picture that I might do over this. In the story itself, it talks about the moon. So actually I might leave that in there and have a picture with a moon in it because I love moon pictures. But anyway, what I'll do is I will keep filming and speed it up so you can see what I'm doing, and then probably come back at the end. So just to speak about what's kind of developing on my spread. So what I'm trying to do is I saw the opening of the blue, and so I'm moving from the dark moon to the opening of something new. So the idea is that this is the moon, this is the sun peeping through here. This is a sort of page opening, and I'm going to get watercolours now. This has all been acrylic. This is mixed media, so I'm going to get kind of purpley shades for the night and blue for the day, and then when that's dry I'm going to alternate with a sort of different kind of purple and the sunlight, something like that anyway, but I'm going to see. But what I'm noticing is it's very difficult to keep these thin lines. And what I think I might do is come back in with a Posca white pen and make these really white, something like that. And I'm wondering how the artist Tom Phillips did it, because his are very beautiful and smooth. It's probably practice, but anyway, I think I'll go over that bit as well, make it darker, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
That's all I want to do to this one. And yeah, it's come to the end, so I'll just read out this beautiful passage, which is from the original book. Our summer was over. It had been a beautiful one. We had known the sweetness of common joys, the delight of dawns, the dream and glamour of noontides, the long purple peace of carefree nights. We had had the pleasure of birdsong, of silver rain on greening fields, of storm among the trees, of blossoming meadows, and of the converse of whispering leaves. We had had brotherhood with wind and star, with books and tales and hearth fires of autumn. Ours had been the little loving tasks of every day, blithe companionship, shared thoughts and adventuring. Rich were we in the memory of those opulent months that had gone from us, richer than we then knew or suspected. And before us was the dream of spring. It is always safe to dream of spring, for it is sure to come, and if it not be just as we have pictured it, it will be infinitely sweeter. I think that's lovely and brings me hopeful thoughts for next year. So I'm going to sign it. It says, it isn't mysterious any longer, we know all about it, and the tale was ended, by a beautiful sky. And today is the 27th of the 12th, 21. So this is it. And if you feel inspired, or if you've enjoyed it, please leave comments, please come back, follow, subscribe, and I'll be on to my next altered book, and I'll be doing it page by page because I've enjoyed doing this and sharing it with you. I'll probably do a flip through of the whole book as well in a video. There'll be a walk down memory lane. Of course, you can see all the other videos in the playlist. I've left them all up there. So anyway, stay safe. Gosh, I can't speak today. Stay safe, keep arting, and be well.